All right, good evening, everybody. It is 6 p.m., so I'm going to call the meeting to order. We're going to start with the public budget hearing. Keep in mind, qualified electors that can vote tonight are 18 years old that have resided in the city of Grand Rapids for at least 28 days. And hopefully everyone has a copy of the proposed budget. It was made available by the door when you came in, so just give everyone a couple minutes to review the budget, and then we will ask if anybody wants to speak on the budget. So just take a couple minutes, review the budget, and we'll call in about 2 minutes.
And I'm just one quick note of a mistake on the third page, on the back side of the third page in. Just at the bottom there where it says take one out in 202, my 6 is missing. I obviously cut that off in my margin, so that should be 2026 at the very bottom. And then the loan payments due in 2026, that should actually be 497,388, not 597,388. So that's it.
All right, we'll take any comments anybody might have on the budget. When I call on you, please state your name and address before making your comment. Anybody wish to speak on the proposed budget?
Yeah, Shirley Clapper, 1811 45th Street South. On that same page where the loans are, for the loan prior to 12/1/25, the 200,000. So the first 100,000 is going to be due this year, right? No.
No, the
Or
first
2026.
2026.
Yeah. Okay, so then when is the other 100,000 due?
The following year, 2027.
Okay, all right. Thank you. And the same with the 400,000, that loan will be taken out in 2026?
This one would be taken out in 2026, which would make the first payment in 2027.
Oh, okay. And then the subsequent years?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Anybody else wish to speak on the budget?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, if nobody else wants to speak on the budget, we'll close the public hearing.
Can I
And
just ask a question?
Of course.
Does everybody have to be signed up and their address?
If you are a resident and voting, yes, you should have signed up on the sign-up sheet. If you did not, please pass that around or go sign up. Your name. Did anybody not sign up or is not a qualified elector in the town? Other than you? Okay.
Okay, with the public speaking portion done, just looking for a town board motion to close the hearing.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you,
I'll
Todd.
second.
Thanks, Mike. Any further discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carries. The public budget hearing is closed. And we'll move into the special town meeting. The first thing we need to do as the town, and again, remember this is qualified electors are voting on this. That also includes the board members as qualified electors. So the first thing to do in your packet, you have the minutes from the April 15th, 2025 annual meeting. I just need a motion and a second to approve those minutes.
new people. Right.
Yep.
Robert Pyatt, 3420 37th Street South.
Okay, make the motion, all right, got a second, all right.
Mike Smith, 6831 Kilmer Road, I'll second it.
Thank you, Mike. Any further discussion on the minutes? Seeing none, you just want hands?
If anybody is opposed, just
Okay.
raise hands, it'll be easier than instead of trying to count each time. So if
All right.
anybody's opposed to that.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Raise your hand. All right. Then we'll go to the clerk, reads the estimated tax information, including the proposed town rate.
And this, if you go to almost the back, it is 4 pages from the back, or 5, it's on both, but if you go to 4 pages, and I don't have, we have our numbers, and I have I have the county, I have the schools. We have not gotten some of the state numbers for the state school credit. Those will come in tomorrow, but that doesn't affect our town rate. So the amount, our local levy would be the $1,762,175. And that makes it $2.88 per $1,000 that your home is assessed at. The county tax rate is $4,188,938.46, and that makes theirs $6.84 per 1,000. School tax rate, and that's the public school, is $6,207,779.32. Theirs is $10.14 per 1,000. And then Mid-States is $587,935.12, and that makes theirs 96 cents for a total gross rate of $20.82. And then once we get the state school credit, that reduces that. I just put in there, I used the amount that was in last year, so it's probably gonna be pretty similar. But the important part is obviously the town rate, and that is, nothing will change that. And then if you actually go to the next page too, that gives you more, I'm not gonna read through all this, but that just repeats at the top section is the same items. You can see what it was last year and the difference. The middle section, if you, like if your home is assessed at 100,000, you can see the different amounts as to what you paid last year, what you would pay this year, what the difference is. And then the second half to the right, that's the Grand Rapids share only, so that is what we get of your taxes. So if you own a $200,000 house, if we use this amount, we get $544 of that $3,726. So that's the portion that the town gets. The rest of it is the county, school, and whatnot. With the proposed rate that we are looking at, if you owned a $200,000 house, the increase is $32, so it's $16 per $100,000. So you'd be looking at an additional $32 for the town's portion if we use this town tax rate. And then the garbage rate is the $179. That did go up from $171 to $179 this year. And that's just based on what our expenses are. We don't make anything off of that, it's just what we're charged. So, and then the bottom just gives you some details about our population. And again, a couple of those numbers won't be in until tomorrow from the state, so.
Any other questions on the levy, tax rate?
General question.
Yes.
Arnie Hastem, 7720 Warren Drive. Assessments winter, is the town due for a reassessment? Any idea?
Yep, we actually just budgeted to, over the next 2 years, they'll be doing that. No, next 2 years, right, for Wilmar? I think it's next 2 years. So we are at, I don't remember what the percentage are at. We're underneath what we need to be. So we're already technically out of compliance, but obviously you have so many years to get back in compliance.
Right.
So they'll be completing the reval over 26 and 27.
Same question. Dan Paulson, 3320. Are they doing a full reval, or are they?
We're doing, they won't go in your home.
Right.
So it's a full reval, but it's not going into homes or anything, and it's not, I'm trying to remember what the 2 options they gave us this year. It's the minimum that the state requires.
Okay.
So,
All right, seeing no further questions, I'll be looking for a motion to set the town tax rate and the tax dollar amount. The proposed tax rate shown in the report is $2.88 per $1,000 of assessed value. The proposed tax dollar amount for the town of Grand Rapids would be $1,762,175.
Artie Nystrom, 7720 Warren Drive. Make a motion to set the rate at $2.88 per thousand. Proposed dollars, assessed $1,762,175.
Thank you.
Dan Paulson, 3320 Timber Valley Drive. I'll second it.
Thank you again. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Please raise your hand. All right, motion carries. Thank you. The next thing we have to do tonight is a motion by the electors to establish the hourly wage to be paid to town employees who are also elected town officials. The current rate is set at $16 an hour. If there was a need for that, and that's more for emergency work, if anybody from the town board would need to do additional work outside of the town duties as a board member. If we do nothing tonight, that rate stays at $16. All right, well, we will be moving on then. Just wanted to make a note, everybody, the 2026 annual town meeting will be held on the third Tuesday of April, which will be April 21st, 2026. Is that at 6 p.m.?
Yes.
At 6 p.m.
That's it.
All right, and then we'll just be looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved, Shirley Clabberg, 1811 45th Street.
Thank you.
Mike Smith.
Thank you, Mike. Any further discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight.